Good afternoon, and welcome back to the Great Journey podcast. We are continuing along on our story of Tiger's Great Journey. This is written by our resident chief instructor, 8th degree black belt, Sensei Marty Callahan. And we are now on chapter 1. This is called Strength of Mind in the Face of Danger. By practicing every day at home, going to class 2 or 3 days a week, paying close attention, and asking questions of his leaders over the course of 3 months, Tiger had learned the basics of punching, kicking, blocking, and striking. He had also begun to develop courage, the first of the 12 black belt Shoka leadership traits. Technically, he had become proficient in Shodan, the first kata. Tiger had learned that katas were series of techniques performed against imaginary opponents. And he also learned that Han meant peace and Shodan meant first step. He was beginning to see that the real meaning of karate was to be a warrior for peace. Tiger learned much in the first 3 months and had completed all but one of the requirements to be an assistant team leader, which was a yellow belt. He had found the list of requirements in his copy of the Shoka Leader Handbook, as well as the requirements for all the ranks up to school leader or black belt Shoka leader. In a separate handbook called Responsibilities of the Shoka Leader, he found the duties and assignments that were given to an assistant team leader and all the other leaders in the school. The last step in meeting the requirements for the assistant team leader rank was to show the school board a review, a group of more advanced leaders in the school, that he could perform the basics, kata, and sparring required for this rank. On the big day, Tiger arrived at the dojo and found many of his classmates, who were also ready to move up in rank, warming up for their exams. There was excitement in the air. The students were jazzed about performing. When the exam began, the students went up in small groups according to their rank. Because they were all well prepared, supportive of each other, well mannered, and confident, they all performed very well. A few days later, the results were announced. Tiger had earned his assistant team leader rank. It was then time for Tiger and his parents to meet Sensei to review what he had accomplished, receive his new assignment, and make plans for his advancement to the next rank of team leader. On the day the advancements and assignments were given, Tiger and all of his schoolmates who had passed their tests were lined up in their clean and properly worn uniforms. When his name was called, Tiger stepped forward quickly and came to the center of the mat. Sensei asked, "Are you prepared to become an assistant team leader and take on the duties and responsibilities that go with this rank?" "Yes," Tiger answered without hesitation. Sensei announced to all present that Tiger's new assignment was to be the assistant team leader for the Hornets. Jackie, the previous assistant team leader, had advanced to become the team leader of the Hornets, while Jerry, the previous team leader, was now an assistant class leader and would be assigned a class to help lead. Tiger came forward and stopped. He bowed to Sensei. Sensei bowed back and presented Tiger with his belt and certificate. Tiger's teammates, classmates, schoolmates, his mom and dad, and all the other guests in attendance clapped and cheered. Tiger was on his way. Thank you for listening today. Next will be the second part of chapter 1 called The Cliffs of Courage, and we look forward to seeing you then. Have a great day. Bye.